When I was a teenager, I had a dream. And my dream was to have a kick-in stereo system in my car. You know, the kind you can hear for blocks and blocks away. Well, eventually, that dream came to fruition. And one of my buddies said, hey, I can save you some money on the installation. Let's just do it ourselves. Sure, sounds like a great idea. Only problem, we didn't have any instructions, and we didn't have a clue what we were doing. But we're guys. Who reads instructions anyways? We can do this. Who cares if we don't know anything? We'll figure it out. We're guys. So hours and hours and hours later, we have audio, sort of. But we also have a handful of wires left over. Our solution? We'll do it the red-green way. Let's just solder them all together, wrap them up in duct tape, away you go. So that's what we did. Well, after 2 or 3 months of the worst audio from a stereo system ever, I decided it was time to go get it professionally installed. They said to me, no big deal, shouldn't take long. I said, great. I ended up spending the whole afternoon and part of the evening there. But I did get to watch Top Gun in their studio. Eventually, the manager came out to apologize to me. I'm so sorry it's taken so long. I'm so sorry it's taken so long. But you would not believe what we found. I'm a little surprised. What did you find? It looks like the people that did this had no idea what they were doing. And they just randomly started soldering wires together. And you know, at one point, it looks like they just had a bunch of wires and didn't know what to do, so they soldered the whole whack of them together and wrapped them up in duct tape. I looked at him in astonishment. Who would do something like that? Well, eventually I drove out with my kick-in stereo system sounding like a kick-in stereo system. Now you all have a dream. Some kind of dream. We all have them on the inside. Maybe yours isn't to have a kick-in stereo system, but you have a dream. But you need to understand you will not accomplish your dream by yourself. Life is a team sport. We live in a society that says you can do it by yourself. You don't need any help. I can do everything on my own. But that's not the way it works. You don't know everything. Howard Schultz is the CEO of Starbucks. He said, never be intimidated by people who know more than you. Because in order for you to fulfill your dream, you're going to need somebody who knows more than you to help you. You don't want to do what my buddy and I did, which we were 10 on the zeal scale and 0 on the skill scale. And because of that, we ended up having to go back, I ended up having to go back eventually and find someone who had the appropriate skill to help my dream become a reality. And as you go forward to pursue your dream, people will come and be part of that process. Please make sure that they are skilled to help you. If you want to be an author, you're going to need an editor. You're going to need someone who can do graphic design for your cover. You're going to need someone who can do marketing. You're not going to be able to do it on your own. And that's what we have to understand. In a society that tries to say it's all about me, 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 it's really about we. What we do together as a team. And as you do that, make sure that that team that you put together can help and fit. And it doesn't mean that everybody's the same, but it means that everybody fits together. And everybody has the skill set to help you accomplish what that dream is. And if you don't, just make sure there's a good movie playing while you get the mess fixed by somebody who does have the skill set.